Okay, we're back again. This time we're on beta 3 of Android 12. Features should start slowing down now since we're getting close to the release. We'll probably have one more beta and it'll probably be pretty much bug fixes. But let's go through this one real quick and the features that have been added. So Material U, Wallpaper. We go on the wallpapers now. We choose one. There's a little bit more of in-depth wallpaper selection. And let's say we select the arts selection here and just do the paint. We'll choose this one up here. We'll select both home and lock. It's a little bit different menu there. And now we should see minimal color change again, but if we go back into wallpaper settings, now we have color picker down here. We can actually select the colors that we like. There's some default ones based on some of the color pigments that it's pulling out of the wallpaper, or you can go to basic colors and actually specify your color and even change your grid and stuff here. So it brings everything in here a little bit more. So, and you can actually make the icons now themed to the same color. So let's just do green for this example. We can see that everything's changed to green now. Scrolling screenshots finally in Android by default. For example, Samsung phones have had this for years. I believe OnePlus does as well, but it's natively baked into Android now. So hit screenshot, you'll get the capture more button here. You can tap that. And now we can select here how long we want the screenshot to be. I like that it leaves it up to allow you to select the length. So we'll just say there, and then you can edit it further or just continue with saving. This feature that has been added is an option to disable the corner activation for Google Assistant. There is a way to, if you have situations that you don't like using the corner assistant, maybe you only want to use the search bar, or maybe you only want to activate it via voice, you can actually disable this now in the gesture features within settings. System navigation options. If we go in the system navigation, we have the option to invoke assistant. So if we turn this off now, we can see that assistant isn't activating from the corner. Nice little additional option to be added. The next thing that we can do now is face detection with auto landscape. So say you're in YouTube, for example, and you're always fighting the rotation with issues if it's rotating. Yes, you may be able to improve the accuracy by going into settings now in rotation. There is now a feature to enable face detection. You can turn this on, and now based on how you're looking at the screen, you see of rotation. There are some smaller changes now as well that we'll go through. One of the things is now with internet on beta 2, if you tap that, it would take you into the full menu. But now if you do, you will get just a small window where you can edit or turn off or choose a different network. Pixel tips in Pixel phones has been updated. So if you go into settings and tips, there is some new tips related to Android 12 and what's coming with it. And we see that there is a new layout with it as well. One of the other things that I haven't had a lot of luck on getting to work yet in beta 3, but if you copy a URL, say you're like in your email and you copy a URL, as soon as you open Gmail and you're in the tab view or the app selection screen, you'll get a copy feature or paste feature up here when you open a new tab, and then you can select to paste that URL in. And last but not least is to do background downloads of games. And initially what that means, kind of like a console where you can start to download a game and actually initially start playing it, that feature is now in Android 12 Beta 3. So you could start downloading the game, starting to initially play the game while the game is still downloading in the background. So that is it for now. As we reach closer and closer to the fall timeline, I suspect we won't see much more in the way of features. Maybe some completion on how the Material U and the features with the colors work, and more widgets and more polish at this point with the next beta, you know, fixing bug stuff as well. I don't suspect to see any earth-shattering new options at this point, but we'll see in the next beta. Bye.